Um, what a, in a nutshell. Okay, so I told you to make ventriloquism. I told you I can act. You're gonna be able to see that. I can't sing, but I had this sing to me. The song that I'm sending you, actually, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna explain what happened actually recently. I hope you don't mind. I'm having another cigarette. I'm inside my house. I'm smoking inside your house because I'm just like that. You know, I'm very courteous. Take this back forward. You know what? Let's move this chair out of the way. Watch out for the kitty dish. Okay, so the song that I'm sending you, originally what I was going to do was, it's funny, the names of the two songs that I jacked was called This Can't Be Life, and then this other one's called No Hesitation. And I don't know how I did it. I just combined the two, and I just called it This Can't Be Life with No Hesitation. And the original, like the one I'm sending you is, I spent the week in Guelph with what I thought was an awesome lady. She was awesome. I felt serenity. I felt peace. I felt like I was dancing with angels when no one was looking. While she was at work, I was just enjoying just the zen of her garden and whatnot. Her backyard was awesome. She turned out to be a bitch. I called her a couple of days ago just to say, hey, what's going on? Because she never replied to a text or whatever. She gives me attitude on the phone, and then I guess she didn't hang up, and all of a sudden she goes, fucking idiot. She's talking to some guy. I knew she was dating and all that. So I ended up texting her, like, why did you do that? What did I do to offend you? And then she just goes off. I'm like, wow. And I thought you were a great person. I was going to write about her to you, but I'm not even going to like mention her name because of how disgusted I am with how that's my life. I meet someone, I think they're nice people, I want to help them out, I want to do what I can. You know, if I ever make it big, those are the people I want to remember. Well, then you turn around and you just pull this whole, like, what the hell just happened? I never did nothing to offend you, to hurt you, to make you think badly of me. All I was truthful and stuff. And I guess I think what it was, she's like 45, I'm 31. I think she was looking for a relationship, and because I was talking about the situation that I'm going through right now with Christiana, I think it was just a jealousy thing. So I was like, you know what? Like, she said she was going to talk to this guy Lars, who's a manager for the Tea Party and all that. She's good friends. I think she was just feeling like, you know, a bunch of smoke up, screen me out to make me think, oh my god, like, are you going to help me? More lies, and that's one thing I hate, is when people lie and get your hopes up. So it shut me down, whatever. But I might have to stop this, rewind it, try to figure out what the heck it is I was about to say before I got sidetracked with that side of the story. Oh, the song. In my mind, I was going to make a copy saying Ellen needs to see this, or Ellen needs to hear this, right? And I was going to have it so when the song's playing, I was going to do the lyrical version of it. So like as you're listening to the song, you can read the lyrics, because I do speak fast. But there's a couple spots where, because when I came back from Guelph, I just went in my room, I looked at that microphone, and I was like, I need to do this now. And it's like, I felt like, here comes the goosebumps again. I felt like there's like a voice saying, do it. If you build it, it will come. And that's all. That whole week was nothing but a voice saying, write Ellen, write Ellen, write Ellen. Send her a video that shows what you're capable of doing. She will find the people and put you in the right place. I don't even know what the hell that means. I just know I'm following what I feel that I'm supposed to be doing right now. So I was going to do it so when you end up seeing it, or when your people end up seeing it, like, you guys can read, you'd be able to see, even the letter I explained, like, there's a spot that I tripped, but you know what? I was so emotional when I did that, you can hear it in my voice. You can hear it. It wasn't a matter of I'm reading a piece of paper that I wrote and trying to fit it to a song. I didn't really need the piece of paper. At the same time, when it came down to the second part, I had to catch my breath. I didn't realize how the first part sounded. There's a couple parts that would change, like attitude-wise and all that, because I kept running out of breath. But I was going to have some lyrics are there so you can read, you can see where I stumbled. I wasn't going to correct it. Why? Because I want you to see how real I am. There's a lot of songs I do that. I'm not in a professional studio. I tried going to Recording Arts Canada to be a sound engineer and all that, behind the scenes person, my ex-wife pulled off a very shameless stunt and embarrassed the hell out of me to the point where I didn't even want to show face over there ever again. So I owe OSAP a bunch of money because I didn't finish school and I left just before the first term was over. So I owe them over $4,000 right now because it was a $15,000 course for 10 months, and it's like, thanks. So she basically she made my depression go even more and more and more. Like it sucks. But the idea I had for this video, with no money, it's hard to shoot videos. Obviously, I'll get back to you too. The video consisting of what I was gonna do. I was gonna be sitting somewhere that's like peaceful, like the pier or something like that, just staring off. Cause I have a habit of staring at clouds a lot lately, staring at the sky. There's a hawk I felt like it was following me around, like watching me or something like that when all this stuff really started happening. It was just coincidental every single day. Even when I wasn't here, I was up on a mountain. This hawk would be like above me, and it's like, what's going on? So it makes me feel like someone's watching over me. I looked up at the sky. I took a picture because clouds were forming an eye, and there was a rainbow in part of the cloud, just a cloud. It wasn't even hitting the ground or going up higher. It was just inside this eye-shaped cloud. It was like, wow. So I posted it on my Facebook and stuff like that. I got like 4 pictures of it on my phone. I could try to show you. I just don't know how it would show up on there. But what was going to consist of is I'm sitting there, and at the beginning of the video, there would have been this devil-style creation, like not horns and all that. Just you can tell like this person is evil in a way, but not really. It's like it's a game. It's a game to I don't even want to say it God. Just someone to symbolize. Originally I was going to use the same costume I used for when I did the So High video. Like, yo, the Billy Bob guy, he talks like this. He's passing out two pictures, right? Yeah, I'm like Seth MacFarlane. I got a lot of voices in my head. Not in my head, I can come out with. But we got 2 pictures, same pictures. They get handed off to 2 different angels. One's good, one's bad. And it's kind of like a game. As you watch the story, you know what's going on. And it's like the bad angel is trying to retrieve me for death. The good angel is trying to save me. And I was going to have it so they're showing up at these places I'm just leaving at while the song's playing. The first part of the song, This Can't Be Life. So about for the first verse and chorus and all that, the chase is on. They're both on a mission to find me, but I just, I'm sitting there and all of a sudden I just get up and I move. I carry on with my life. I'm doing whatever. Head's down. It's never up. It's down. Depression's got a hold of me, right? Once that happens a few times and all that, different nice background locations and all that, I just want to have it so eventually you see me going up onto the roof, my roof here. I've access. It's a liability. I'm not allowed up there no more, but I go up there all the time. I just kind of climb the side and go up onto the roof. I just want to have it so I'm standing on top of my balcony, the top part, which is pure roof now. And the way this balcony looks compared to the next balcony, there's a black wire. One's at the front, and the other one's at the back. So with camera angles, I was going to have it where it looks like I'm looking out over the city. Like, I'm just like staring out, like facing this way, looking out over the city. It's going like that, and all that. And then all of a sudden it shows a clip where the black angel found me, like the one wearing the darkness and all that. She comes, and it'll be one of those things where I turn around, and like I said, camera angles and all that, it would seem like I'm still on the edge of the thing, which I wouldn't be at this point, obviously. And as I'm about to do like a trust fall backwards, she pushes me, right? Just pushes me right off, and then I just do a free fall back. It's one of those things like I'm doing it to myself, but the angel's in control of it, right? So it would have been like it's my roommate's cat. She's annoying. She talks a lot. I love animals, but she's just all day long. Anyways, so I wouldn't be able to get the falling part. Obviously, that's a little bit too tricky unless I could somehow get a permit to do it. Huge ass net set up out there, so when I do fall, it's only a clip of me falling freely for a bit, enough to see my body pass through the lens, with nothing around me, no harnesses, no nothing, just to get that one little fall. I would not be doing that part though, because honestly, I wouldn't risk it. I would have it set up so when I do fall, you can see the feet going off, because that's when the camera angle on the other one with the black line, so you think I'm on the other side. it looks like I'm falling back. In my mind, it works out. You'd have to see the way the layout is to understand what I'm saying here. So I'd fall back. I end up on the ground. This is like the third verse in the song, right? And I'm on the ground. All of a sudden, I wanted to have the white angel in a white sports car or whatever, interweaving through traffic, trying to find me, as if they know where I'm at. Somehow they both got a message at the same time on their phones or whatever, their like pads, and it's saying like, he's here, now, get him. Right? And that's when the race is really on for the last verse. So by the end of the verse, just as the chorus is about to kick in and all that, right? The angel's like running down the long driveway that's out there. She's running like as if like, no, it's too late. He's falling. He's on the ground. Like I'd have it so a camera angle's looking down from up on the balcony, going straight down, and you see me just laying there like free fall mode, small, like not a fake blood behind me and all that. And then all of a sudden, when the angel approaches, there's more blood, right? And then the camera zooms in where she like kind of like covers her face and looks down like, no, she failed or whatever to save me. So the camera zooms in and all you see is her her fingers just kind of closing my eyes because they were open, and I had like this not even a full smile, just a peace, whatever, right? So as it zooms in, right, and then it goes like that, my eyes are closed, got this camera angle like this, and all of a sudden I open my eyes, and then it flashes from like this to it's an out thing, and my eyes are open, I'm on my bed. It was just a dream. The second part of the song now kicks in, okay? The second song basically that it carries on to. Because the third verse is actually a long verse, and I didn't get it to fit in that one part, and I was trying to fill that spot. And that song was originally supposed to be done with Chuck Claire, but I couldn't come up with $500 to record with him. So, whatever, after months and months and months of trying to get this money together, everything happens for a reason. I meant to do this on my own. I even sent them to him and never heard back from him. His managers and all that, I sent them something, and they were like, you get some money together, we'd love to work with you, but whatever. I saw the email, I just never heard back from anyone, so it's like whatever. But anyways, okay, so the second part, I get up, I'm doing my own thing, right? But one of the lines is, it says like, it meant to be an illusion when it was really the plot, right? Meaning an accident. I slipped into a coma and dropped from I'd have to hear it or read it, I don't have it. But it's talking about, you know, just, this is what's supposed to happen in my life. Once I say that part, because other than that, when I wake up out of bed, it's kind of like when the part's kicking on, I'm just walking out here into my living room, I'm just rapping to the camera, having the camera, someone follow me with the camera, I'm just rapping to it. Like different angles is cool, but it's gonna be like one steady thing. There's no storyline as of right now. Now it's just like, yo, this guy was just dreaming all that, that's intense, right? I get to the part there, once I say that, now we go back down to the camera angle coming straight down here. I can't come up with the money to rent a paramedic, a set of paramedics with an ambulance, where I was going to have it where they just called in, someone called them in, whatever. I would like show someone on a different floor talking on the phone, like just jump, blah blah blah. Ambulance would show up and all that. They come over, they check my pulse. He's still alive. Oh my god, yo, we gotta get him here stat and all that. So then the video from that point forward would consist of between me rapping, and now that's in different locations and all that, as well as like different wardrobes. Like I had to rent out a hospital room where I'm laying in bed hooked up to these machines into a coma and all that, and then like it's showing me there all wrapped up, so you can't really tell it's me, but you can. So now I have to try to find a lookalike or good editing, or even though I'm laying there and all that, I can have the angels at the foot of my bed where like you can see from one angle, and then you see another angle, and then you see the angle back on just me, and it flips back the other way, and then it's me normally looking at myself, right, just shaking my head like, what'd you do, man? Are you that stupid or something like that? But by the end of the song, it'd be one of those things where like the camera's zooming into the guy that's on the bed, myself, where she's zooming into his face, shows a quick clip of the doctors like trying to talk to my parents or whoever. They sign it like, no, he'd want the plug pulled. He wouldn't want to be a vegetable or whatever. And just as they pull the plug and they pull it out, all of a sudden you see the heart monitors go, and then it goes click click one time, and then it's a quick shot to my face and my eyes open with the band-aid, like the bandaging around my head, so you can tell it's the guy in the hospital. And then all of a sudden it just flashes white, blends to black, and it's to be continued. Something like that. That was my idea for putting this video together. I'm looking at probably like, I don't know, maybe $1,000, $2,000, getting people. I got a lot of people who keep saying they'd love to be in it. They want to be this angel, they want to be that angel. No one ever follows through.